Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. Welcome back if you're returning, welcome if you're new. Today we are bringing you into cosmic alignment and we are asking for your soul's purpose to be revealed. Now, I am super excited to see what comes through in these readings because our soul's purpose is quite a multi-layered affair, really, to be honest. You know, sometimes there's more than one purpose being fulfilled, in more than one way. Sometimes we can be navigating something where we're working through something or overcoming something, and that's one layer of soul's purpose, but we're overcoming it in order to step up into almost like the ultimate soul's purpose. So it's going to be super interesting to see what comes through in these readings. So we have 3 cards and 3 beautiful crystal angels to guide you into whichever reading or indeed readings is speaking to you. Now this is a timeless reading, so you can be finding this at any time, whether it's as I've uploaded it or at a later date. If you're drawn to a reading, there's almost always, really, I would say, a message there for you. Sometimes there is more than one, which is why it really is worth checking out to see whether if you're drawn to more than one of the angels or more than one of the cards. Because I do think, especially as I said, with a soul's purpose, we're often orientating with more than one layer of purpose at any given time. So just trust whichever cards or angels you are drawn to. Let me show them to you. So we have, for the first one, pile 1, we have Puffin, Partnership, and we have the White Quartz Angel. So that's your card, and this is the angel. Really beautiful energy. So that's pile 1. Pile 2, you have Hawk Messenger, and your angel is the Tiger Eye Angel. So that is pile 2. And pile 3, you have Heron Patience, and this is sitting with the Green Aventurin Angel. There we are. So those are our 3 cards, and those are our 3 angels. Amazing energy here. So I'm going to leave the video running for just a few moments longer in case you need a little bit more time. You can always press the pause button if you need even longer. And I'll put the timestamps below and I'll put them in a comment for you as well. And I will see you in the readings. I am super excited to see what's revealed about your soul's purpose. I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's find out about your soul's purpose. One thing is for sure, you are not meant to work alone. You are absolutely meant to be navigating your life in partnership. Now, for some of you, your current soul's purpose, or a layer of your soul's purpose, could be about finding the right partner. It could be even a business partner. It could be the love of your life. But you are absolutely not meant to be moving forwards at this time on your own. You're meant to be involved with others. Now, this card says, accept yourself and your colourful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So if a part of, let's think about the layers of purpose, your soul's purpose. If your soul, one of the many layers of soul's purpose is to be in a really happy, healthy relationship. It may even be that your friends will help you, but you are meant to absolutely be finding the right person. If you are currently working in isolation or you're not part of a particularly good team, then you're meant to be finding a team that does work for you. Or if you're working in isolation or alone, I don't think you're meant to be. There's definitely a connection here to purpose. I also think at a deeper kind of psychological level, and if you're new to my channel, if you've been here a while, you'll know I was a full-time psychotherapist for many, many years. If you're new to my channel, that's what I used to do in my mainstream career for a long time. I think at a deeper psychological level, this is also about, there's a layer of soul's purpose, which is actually about building your personal confidence in yourself, your self-belief. So I think there's several layers that are being shown to us potentially here already. Let's draw your oracle cards. Okay, there's the first card for you. May we kindly ask about pile one's soul purpose. So we have 2 from this pack. I'm actually seeing this one as well. And that one too. Okay, what do we have for you? You have seeing oneness with all there is. This is your 12th house card. Your faith, large intuitions, hidden tendencies, keep your involvement hidden, philanthropy. I always think with the 12th house, we're in the realm of hopes and fears, which is interesting because that then connects me to that deeper psychological message that was coming through about realizing your amazingness. Then we have the 5th house. This is about creativity, about romance. So the power of love, investment, gambles and other games, your creations with the trust of a child, fun, romance, making art. And look at the dice, throwing the dice, taking a chance. This is fascinating. You then have the card of leadership. You have the card of self-doubt. Okay. And then you have Archangel Zadkiel, compassion, freedom, forgiveness. And we see 2 people walking together. Wow. Okay, so what I'm going to say and just reiterate is the different layers of soul growth and soul's purpose. So right now, one layer of soul's purpose for you is to overcome self-doubt and really believe in yourself, to be able to look in the mirror and really know how utterly amazing you are. There is another layer of soul's purpose that you are processing right now, my beautiful souls. The other layer of soul's purpose is to do with history. I think historically there has been loss, some sort of losses in your family. It may even go back to wartime, right? Like maybe your grandparents or your great-grandparents. But I think there was fear within relationship around loss. And I think it's been passed down because we do know there's huge amounts of evidence that shows that genetically trauma is passed from one generation to the next. And I think you have carried some level of trauma around loss or fear of loss. I think it's fueled this sense of self-doubt. So I think you're processing something that's also to do with generational trauma. So that's another layer of your soul's purpose. And way to go, big respect to you, because I think there are many people who've come here to do this work and make sure it is not, it's not passed to future generations. Person of authority. This is also about you stepping up and really taking ownership of what you're looking for in relationship. So if there's been inequality historically, so for example, this is just, in a way I don't want to be too gender specific, but let's say for example you are a woman and you came from a lineage of women who never had the opportunity to step up and be their own leader, as it were, or to step up and seize the opportunities that, were available to boys but not to girls, literally in your grandmother's time, that kind of thing. This is part of again, part of this, the layers of soul purpose, is to really step up into a more prominent position of visibility. So, as I'm using just the women as an example, but you could be, you know, whoever you are and wherever you've come from, whatever your lineage, I think you have the capacity to really step up and be seen. And that's another area of your soul's purpose. It's to be visible. It's to take the lead. It's not to be afraid to be able to step up and say what you need and know that you're entitled to receive it, particularly in partnership. You know, for some people, maybe there's almost been a feeling here of, it's almost like you daren't be seen. Or there's self-doubt connected to leadership. You could even be dealing with trauma, where maybe, again, a grandparent could have been a leader, you know, or been forced to lead. A bit like leading troops into battle and something when, you know, it didn't work out well. Or there's, you know, there's a guilt left over, a residue of what took place left over that somehow has been passed down. So there's definitely something here that is about cleansing you, releasing negativity, letting go of things that have been hidden, and also then stepping into your right to have fun, to embrace joy, to be visible, to be dramatic. The fifth house is ruled by Leo, to be able to be big and bold and seen and colourful and be your absolute colourful personality, to be the person that you are destined to be, however that might be in the world. Wow, these readings are massively super interesting. Absolutely. Let's draw your tarot cards and see what we are shown and get more information about your soul's purpose. We're certainly being shown the multi-layered, you know, energetics that come into soul purpose. That's absolutely for sure. Okay, may we ask for more specific information, please, particularly around partnership, maybe? May we kindly ask for my pale ones. You're not meant to be pale, you're meant to be colourful. Let's check out. It's what we call a Freudian slip. You are not meant to pale into insignificance. You are meant to step up, my beautiful pale ones. Absolutely, I'm seeing this one. You have the Four of Swords. This is a card of stillness, of meditation. It's also very often a card where we see someone lying still, something being laid to rest. We've also got the Ten of Cups. Look at this, partnership, connection, love. So something comes a full circle somehow. Let's move that along. I think we can squeeze that in for you. Right, Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, the Fool. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Universe. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We have the Star. And we have the Princess of Cups. Okay. How can I get all these? Can we get one more in? I think we can just move your cards along a little bit here. We have the Star. Yeah, I think we can squeeze that in. And then we have the Princess of Cups. How beautiful. Look at the world spinning for you. Okay. I am really struck by this Five of Swords that we have. You know, the energy of the Five of Swords is not necessarily an easy energy. And yet we have a five-pointed star, which is a Venus star. Taking a bite of the, I almost want to say of the, it's not exactly the poisonous apple, but it's reminding me of like the apple, the Adam and Eve story of you know, taking a bite of the apple, of being told, this is about doing what you've been told you're not allowed to do. That's what this is about, the hidden stuff. You know, you may have received very direct messages in your life about what is about being seen, about being successful, about being loved, but about, literally from the time of your childhood, you may have received very direct messages, or for some of you, you've received indirect messages where it's never been openly said, and yet there's always been a subtle kind of put down or a subtle eroding of your sort of, I don't know, your self-esteem, your ability to be visible. It's time to complete it. Your soul's purpose right now is to complete that cycle and literally to take a risk, to not be afraid to step up. Yeah, ask for help. If you've never asked for help, then ask for it. You'll get it. Be prepared to move forwards. The Knight of Swords has an energy of moving forwards. And the universe, I feel like in this instance, this card is actually saying to you, like the world is your oyster. The universe has your back. This almost looks for me like the Statue of Liberty. You're to be freed from a pattern that was quite subtle. For some of you, as I said, it subtly eroded you, limited your choices, or for some of you, very directly eroded you. It's to come to an end. That's your soul's purpose now. Your soul's purpose is to step up into something, to reach out and to start to have people in your world. Good people, high vibrational people who love you and want to support you. Whether that is partnership in an intimate way, whether it's, finding the right community of people, and it's letting people in. When previously you really have been sitting in a place where there's been a lack of trust. This is really, really, I think there is an opportunity for you. I suspect right now there is an opportunity for you to move forwards with something that will connect you with people. And it may be that you have some self-doubt around you. You may even be fearful of attracting negative people. But this is saying take a risk. Take a risk. It's time to look forwards rather than back. Don't be afraid to step up. This is your soul's purpose is absolutely to step up at this precise moment. But I think the specific bit of your soul's purpose that's really supporting this is within all those other layers. It's literally I think there is an opportunity for you to be involved with people. And whether, as I said, whether this is friends, whether this is more open with potential family or lovers, partners, friendship, communities, moving to, I don't know, a location where people are more aligned with you, getting a new job, reaching out and being part of a team. If you're self-employed, employing somebody, anything that connects you with people, moving into an environment where you'll be more exposed and around people. This is your soul's purpose. In this particular reading, you may have been drawn to others as well, more may be shown in different ways, but your soul's purpose is right now to be connected with people and potentially really to be leading them, to be your colourful, charismatic, most amazing self without any hesitation, unapologetically you. If this was like a one-off reading for one of the All Zodiac Sign Readings that I do, by the way, they are on a different channel. If you're looking for them, they are on the Moon Magic Monthly Tarot channel. This is the Moon Magic Weekly Tarot channel, where I post all my other readings every week. I post pretty much daily here. But if you are wanting the All Zodiac Sign Readings, they're on another channel. I mean, that would be my title for the video. It would be Unapologetically You. You know, literally, that's what you're meant to be embracing. This is your soul's purpose right now. And there's something already in front of you that involves you moving forwards in connection with people. And whatever that is, your soul's purpose, it's this multi-layered energy where you're owning what predecessors couldn't, where you're overcoming fears of being a leader or of something going wrong. You're overcoming something generational, You're overcoming something that has been eroded in your childhood, potentially. I think for many of you, we've got child stuff showing up here. But truly, this is really stepping up, taking the risk, and be the most amazing version of you. And that's on offer at the moment, but it definitely involves connection with people. And that's what your soul's purpose is, the part of your soul's purpose that's being revealed. When those multi-layered energies, that's what's present in this reading. Pile 1, I love it. I love it. I feel like you might be one of those people that knows in your head that you're entitled to this, and yet somehow something in you has struggled to to feel like you can fully hatch or fully birth into the world. And absolutely the universe is clearing the way for you. Absolutely clearing the way for you. And I believe you will be a guiding light for others as well. This is just super amazing and lovely. Pile 1, thank you for being here. Thank you so much, all of you. Some people have been making donations and giving back through the super thanks in the comments. And thank you all for commenting. Your support of me and the channel and all the things you do that help me to keep putting free stuff into the world. I'm just blown away. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. And if you'd like to support the channel, do please share, subscribe, like, do all the things that help. And if you want to make sure you never miss a reading, subscribe and press the little bell icon as well. Pile 1, tons and tons of love. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So let's find out about your soul's purpose. One thing I will say to you, my beautiful Pile 2s, is that you are absolutely rising and the universe is backing you. Luck is on your side. There is a real energy here of being absolutely supported. It's time for you to fly, literally to soar. We'll find out much more information, but I'm just going to read you the message on this card. Hawk Messenger, Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Now, let us find out more. I am seeing this, and actually also this one here. May we kindly ask about Pile 2's soul purpose. Now, what I will say, my beautiful souls, and I said this, I guess right at the beginning as well, it certainly showed up in Pile 1. Oh, do you know, there's another card from this pack. It's completely twisted itself on the top of the pack. So I'm going to bring that in as well. It's the third one here. Soul's purpose is on so many layers. And so let's dive in. What is your soul's purpose? What are we seeing? So we've got freedom. Wow. 11th house, freedom, your circle of friends, associations. We've got for humanity's sake, your hopes and wishes, in doing it for the future. We have an unusual example. You've got Uranus. Wow. Okay. A different way of looking at things, unexpected changes, open to new ideas, inventions. Then we've got communications. Tell your mind, this is Mercury, tell your mind how to analyze, the awareness of many thoughts, many words. Right. I think you're a communicator. And I think you may be somebody who is going to bring about some significant, I kind of want to say innovation. Okay. And I think the timing is, I think your soul's purpose is to bring, it could be a new way of seeing something, a new way of doing something. It could even be an invention. But you are absolutely, you were born to show people a different way of doing, of being, of seeing, of communicating. You could even be a communicator, as I said, in that way. Now we have servitude, loss of power or control, but actually what I'm seeing is service, a card of service here. We've got success and we've got community. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Now, can I put these in here? No, we'll just leave them as they are and I'll draw your tarot cards in just a second. Right, this is really showing me some really, really interesting things. So you came here in service. I mean, that's your life's pathway, your ultimate soul's purpose, which is interesting. Soul's purpose is, as I've said, is multi-layered. Sometimes we are called, one layer of purpose is actually to overcome a difficulty. So we step up into a bigger purpose. You have come here to be of service. You came here unquestionably to be of service, either within an immediate community, within your localized community, or for some of you in a much, much bigger way, to serve a much wider community. It could even be a global community. You came here to succeed at something that is very innovative. It's very different. It could be a different way of seeing things. It could be that you discover something, and in which case you share that discovery. There is something very, very, very unusual, forward-thinking, a different way of doing things. Could even be a different way of living. I'm sort of struck by the teepees here, and it reminds me of there's a community here in the UK. It's actually in Wales, a teepee village, which I have spent a good amount of time in many years ago, actually, several years there, actually. And again, incredibly innovative to choose to go and live on the land in a completely different way, in a way that was utterly different from the community that they moved to. And they're still there, so there's something here about you doing something that is very, very different, that then guides others. That's your absolute soul's purpose. It's why you came here. Some of you will be helping young people who feel out of control. Some of you could be helping people to find methods of communication, whereby you could even be finding and developing things that enable young people to actually speak out, to have a voice. You could be working with people with possibly some kind of a difficulty, enabling them to actually have a voice. This is innovative, it's different, it's exciting. And you are absolutely, for humanity's sake, servitude. This is your soul's purpose. It's almost like everything you've been doing to date, all the little things that you have been learning to experience, a bit like me going and living in a teepee for a few years. It's a very different experience, but it's part of what's led me to where I am today. It's what led me to then have mentorship through Native American traditions. Everything that comes to you and has come to you has been leading towards your success. It's like little pieces of everything. Even challenging experiences have given you exactly what you need to fulfill this life's purpose. You are here with purpose. You are here to communicate, to show people how to do something different. Now, I actually think the timing is quite crucial, because Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs, focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. I do actually think, you have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. I do think right now there is a moment where you are meant to rise. It's like everything comes together, and I think now might be that moment. Let's draw your tarot cards and see what else we're shown. But your purpose, I think you will each probably know what this is. We'll certainly try and get as much information as possible, but it's very, very innovative. It really is. It's incredibly innovative. Some of you could be building eco-houses or building a community. As I said, it could be scientifically orientated. Wow. Really, really exciting. Really, really, really exciting. I mean, this level of capacity to be so forward-thinking, to be so innovative, just feels so exciting. You have the card of the Lovers. You have the Four of Swords. Okay, I think right now, I said to you, I feel that maybe there's divine timing around this. I do think there is. I think right now, yeah, here we have very clear guidance here with the Seven of Pentacles. I think right now you have a choice, which is why you're being asked to see the signs that Spirit is sending you. Focus on your priorities and eliminate distractions. You're actually being given very distinct guidance. The Lovers is principally a card of choice, and this is like a marriage to your purpose, your soul's purpose. I think now is the moment. Something is unfolding. If you're not clear what it is, then Spirit will show you signs. But I think right now you have a choice as to you can invest in something right now. So really try to make sure that you are still. You meditate, really embody and embrace your daily meditation practice, because you are being shown signs, signals, synchronicities. You're being given messages that will literally guide you so that you can invest fully in this purpose. Now is the time. Yeah, because the Princess of Swords she's very, very kind of she cuts through things. There's a sharpness to this communication. She has irises here, irises and lilies. Irises always remind me of the goddess Iris, and she cuts to the chase. She gets there. Because this is a page, the Princess of Swords is the Page of Swords in a traditional pack. I think there is something that you are at the beginnings of. It's like it could even just be at the moment an idea. Yeah, maybe you've got an idea, or you've had a kind of a vision of something that you think might work. It could be something you've already started, but you've been distracted or you've put it to one side. Now is actually the time to move it forwards. You have the Six of Wands, which is a card of absolute success and visibility. Now is the time to bring this forwards. Don't be afraid to be seen. You have the Knight of Cups as well. The Knight of Cups is a beautiful energy. You are being asked to progress. I think that maybe there is assistance available for you. Let me move these along, because I think we can get another card in here. I think there could be an offer of help coming in. Or maybe this is your decision. You've got a choice and you're considering, I don't know, maybe there are two opportunities or two different ways that you could take this forwards. Somebody's offering you a hand. Or you're sitting in a place of choice. Which way do you go? Perhaps you have been contemplating whether to pick this up and run with it or not. I think you are meant to do this, actually. Let's get another card for you. There we have the Princess of Discs, the Page of Pentacles. And look at this. It feels like this could be your crowning glory. You are absolutely meant to move this forwards, to pick something up and run with it. This is all about divine timing. And truly, you're going to be given the signs. I think there may even be someone offering to back you coming in. An offer of somebody, an unusual way of doing things. This is all coming clear anyway, I think, here. But I think there may be somebody coming forward to assist you with the Knight of Cups. Maybe some backing or some energy being offered, time, resources, something being offered to you to help to move this forwards. Because I do think you're being faced with some kind of choice around it. Do you pursue it or don't you? Everything here is saying really step up. Let's get more information for you, pile 2. May we kindly ask for any further guidance and information about this? I'm actually seeing those 4. Oh, and there's another on the base coming through as well. So we have invocation. So we see the moon's cycle here. We have the King of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Two of Cups. I think it's possible with the Two of Cups that you are meant to collaborate with someone. And I suspect within, I'm going to say 29.5, 29 and a half days approximately, we've got a moon month being shown here, that's, I think someone will come forward sometime within the next moon month actually, 29 and a half days approximately, with an offer. And I think you'll need to make a decision. The Seven of Swords does ask you to guard your ideas. It's a very interesting card. So I think there is a good collaboration because we have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So I mean, it may be that you are fearful of making the wrong choice. Seeing a little bit of defensiveness here in the Princess of Swords. But so this could be your defensiveness around it, your fear of sharing the idea and of how somebody might receive it. But I also, you know, whether somebody could steal your idea almost. But I also do feel if you protect, you know, if somebody wants to collaborate, it does look like someone's coming forwards. And if you're going to collaborate, then we're seeing a very successful outcome here. So maybe you're just needing to kind of be very, very clear about the terms and conditions as to how you navigate this, how you take it forwards, how you deal with the contract, as it were. I actually do feel, because this is really quite specific, I'm just going to draw more cards and follow this through for you, because I really want to know with the Seven of Swords, is this your energy where you're uncertain about collaboration and moving it forwards, or do you actually need to be extremely thoughtful about who you share this with? And yet I do see collaboration. So let's kindly ask for some more guidance and information about exactly this. Right, you've got the Five of Swords. Ooh, this is very interesting. You've got the Three of Swords. You have the Teacher. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay, Five of Swords, Three of Swords. I'm going to say, my beautiful souls, that you definitely do need to absolutely review. Look at the details. Look at if there's a contract involved, you need to look at the details of this. I feel like you could get an offer that is, maybe you don't take the first offer. Maybe you look further afield. This is really clear. We've got a hand up saying no to something. Wowza. I still need to ask for more guidance, I'm afraid. Well, I'm not afraid. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to follow this through because we've got something that feels really good here. A good offer, a good investment. We're seeing incredible success. May we kindly ask, with this, will there be just one offer? Will there be just one offer for my pile one? Knight of Discs. This looks really fruitful. This is a card of harvest. So I would say that this is a good offer. I think you need to go back and you might need to go back and negotiate. Actually, you might have to work at the negotiation. I think you're going to get a fantastic result, but I think you might need to, this would be one of those things where someone makes you an offer and it's not really enough, actually, or you need to look at the small print and you need to define it better. May we kindly ask, am I, picking up on the right area here for my my beautiful pile twos? Yeah, we've got the Nine of Cups, which is a card of great loveliness, generosity, success. Yeah, I kind of feel like the first offer you get probably won't be enough. Go back and ask for more. Get to the fine detail. I do think there is a really good, I think there's an offer of support or collaboration or something, because you're going to need something, because this is potentially, whether it's in the immediate community or it's a much bigger global scale, you're going to need help. I think you will need, you need to go back and ask for more. That's the deal here, actually. But I think, yeah, understand your own true self-worth here. Yeah, you'll get the partnership you desire. I do think that there is a collaboration to be had. But I do feel there's a going back. Don't accept the first offer. And either there will be other offers that you can engage with, or you navigate the first one through, I guess, a process of, of negotiation. And again, get still. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities. Eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. I think this is going to take off, and I think the timing is particularly relevant to now. This really is, first of all, pick it up and run with it, commit to it. And then secondly, as you take it forwards, and I would say within the next month, maybe, as you take it forwards, maybe you haven't taken it forwards because you didn't have the backing. But as you take this forwards, there will come a time when I think, and I do think this is about doing it for humanity's sake. However, I do think you also need to safeguard your own interests as well. That is coming across very, very clearly, because I do think collaboration will be involved. Wow, this is fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Beautiful souls. Pile 2, this is your reading. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And thank you to those of you who've been making donations and giving back through the super thanks in the comments. I'm ever so grateful. Thank you. It really does help me to continue to put free readings into the world. I'm very honoured to be connected with all of you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing what's happening in your worlds. And I'm just sending you every blessing. And truly, we're seeing so much success. So, do come back and let us know, when your success is big, which I think for many of you it will be, do come back and let us know that that's happening. Thank you so much as well for liking and for sharing, letting people know about the channel and subscribing. It really does help in every possible way. And don't forget to press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you never miss a reading. Tons of love, my beautiful pile 2. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Let's find out about your soul's purpose. Now, there's a very steady energy here. Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. You also have the green aventurine angel. I think your purpose may involve some kind of healing or some kind of a retreat that you offer people. I don't think the energy of patience is necessarily that you need to be patient. I think this is about your life's purpose. I think you are meant to help people to rebalance, possibly to help people themselves to find their own purpose. Help people to navigate and learn a method that is either bringing them healing or bringing them stillness or bringing them peace. I think you may be working quite actively with energy, helping people to rebirth themselves. Let's see what your cards are showing us. I'm seeing this and also this one. May we kindly ask about pile 3's soul purpose? I feel there is another. This one. You have, first of all, defend, accept. You've got the moon. Ah, yes, of course. So this is all about intuition. Intuition, guidance, energy, nurture, which is the green aventurine all over, understanding emotions, understanding depth, helping people to navigate themselves, to navigate through defensiveness, and also beliefs. You've got Taurus, resources to maintain, the practicality, productivity. Taurus, I'm really seeing in this space here as well about beliefs, helping people to navigate limiting beliefs, to process emotions, move from being a bull in a china shop to somebody who is able to get still, to notice, to navigate through awareness. Literally, it's like bringing the spiritual into the 3D world. Helping people to realign, to reconnect. I think this is part of your calling. Yeah, we have here service, bringing value. Yeah, this is absolutely your purpose, your calling, your service is healing. We even see almost like somebody here who's providing something for someone. She looks as though she works, I mean, he looks like a monk, but it could also be like her providing something in a field kitchen, in a kitchen, like a... We've then got justice, discipline, harmony. You bring balance to something. And then we have success, personal or professional achievement. I think your soul's purpose is to be some kind of a healer. It is literally of being of service to assist people, to navigate. He's even looking through a telescope, to navigate from challenge through to harmony. You're there to bring balance, to help people rebalance, realign. With many of you, I mean, you could be becoming a counsellor, you could be doing something to do with, I'm hearing sound healing, with energy. You're bringing people back into alignment, harmony. Yeah, this is absolutely helping people emotionally to overcome injustice as well. Helping people to get back in alignment with their purpose as well, helping them to find balance. Yeah, this is ever so clear. Let's see what else we're shown. Can we get further information about my pile 3's soul purpose, please? I'm seeing this and this and this one here and this one. I'm also seeing that one there. There are 2 coming through here and 2 coming through here. Okay, Temperance, the card of balance. Wow. Okay, yeah, you are absolutely, your life's purpose is to help people to, or some aspect of the world even. I mean, some of you could become even something like a lawyer, but if you do, you're almost certainly going to be working for the underdog or working to bring about justice. You've got the Emperor. Wow. Yeah, you really help people. You're going to help people to live differently. I think you will be a leader in your field. Whatever this is, yeah, I think you'll be a leader in your field. Whether that is within the law or whether it's literally in a kind of, you know, something like being a sound therapist or being a counsellor or a psychotherapist. But you will help to cultivate. You'll help to... I think you'll be very successful at what you're doing, but I think you will help people to let go of things that aren't working and bring in things that do work. So literally realigning, rebalancing, whether that for some of you it could even be the justice system, but for others it could be working in healing, in health, helping people to navigate belief systems, to cut through the crap and get rid of belief systems that no longer work and no longer serve. My goodness me, you bring energy to this, new beginnings. We have the Death card. Some of you could become spiritual midwives. You could be working with bereavement, helping people to transform, even helping people at a soul level to pass through, helping people to rebirth. We have the 5 of Swords, followed by the King of Discs. I think you will unearth things. You know, the 5 of Swords can be a card which kind of speaks about almost like things that could be a little bit underhanded, tact and diplomacy, difficult decisions to make. You could be helping people to see something clearly. I think you will help others to be successful, to heal, to get well, to come back into balance. We have the 2 of Discs, but this is definitely a career pathway. This is not just about doing this in a small way. This is, although it is of service, I do think it is your career. Yes, look at the validation here. You have the Wheel of Fortune, where you really turn things around for people. You have the Ten of Cups, where you really, really help people. But you also have the Knight of Discs, which is a card of financial harvest. This is definitely, it's one of those things where you could turn a hobby into a career. You could turn something of great interest into your career. But your calling, your pathway of service is about bringing in balance, righting wrongs, and whether those righting wrongs are the imbalances within people, the legacies where people struggle with thinking patterns that no longer serve them, or behaviour patterns, or they struggle to navigate loss, or the injustices of they're struggling to get over something, and whether you realign them through your connection with nature, your connection with energy, whether you realign them through talking therapies where you help people to understand their feelings, whether you realign them by actually putting wrongs to right, causing justice to be served. Your calling and your absolute, and it is a calling, it's your real service, it's why you came here. It is absolutely to lead people back into balance, to enable them to be grounded. And it's definitely how you earn a living. This is not just going to be something like a hobby. This is definitely the way you earn your living. Absolutely, most definitely. You put wrongs right, basically. You bring balance to things that are out of balance. This is lovely. This is really, really lovely. You help people to navigate their emotions. When you think about it, so much damage in the world is created through a lack of emotional awareness, through emotional imbalance, where people react rather than respond, and people can't talk about their feelings. And so there's you really, really enable a layer of, it's almost like emotional growth, emotional healing. Whatever avenue you work in, there is a layer of emotional well-being that is coming through your work. And I do see you really being a leader in your field, totally at the top of your game. It's like you really do, you energize people. This is magic. You energize people in the best possible way because you enable them to be healed. This is just lovely. Kind of want to get a little bit of almost like a sneaky peek to see where this goes. Or maybe get any more information, perhaps, please, about how my pile threes, or maybe let's keep it really here and now. This is definitely your soul's purpose. Can we get some advice and guidance about maybe what steps you need to take right now? That seems like a really appropriate question to ask. Is there anything that my pile threes need to know about how to be, to stay on track, if this is something they're already doing, or steps they need to take? Could we have guidance and information to assist my beautiful pile threes in following through with this purpose, this healing and realignment of people? It could even be of the planet. We have nature showing up here. You have the Nine of Cups. This is your first card. We have the Princess of Wands. We have the Magician. We have the Queen of Discs. And we have the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords is traditionally a card where we overcome heartbreak, we move on from something. I always feel with this one, you're saying no. So there's some boundaries around something. And with the Princess of Wands, she's burning her bridges here, I feel, with this tapestry behind her. I think what you need to do, the guidance that's coming through for you in terms of how to move this forwards, is for you to release anything within yourself that is not balanced. And I want to say sort of emotionally, physically, energetically, spiritually, it's almost like releasing anything from within the context of your world that could be holding you back. So whether that literally is your own emotions, your own belief in this possibility, your own ability to embody self-care, for example. We can only take somebody as far as we've been ourselves. So, if you haven't dived in very deeply emotionally, maybe you need to go and, engage in, emotional support for yourself so that you can then guide others to do the same. Perhaps if you are embodying some element of physical kind of healing, then maybe you are needing to really take care of yourself, demonstrate. This is like walking your talk. This is like being in alignment with, walking your talk is the best way I can describe it. Being in alignment with everything that you want to bring forth and offer to others. That's what this is actually saying. Say no to anything that is not in balance, because your calling, your purpose, however you are delivering this, is absolutely about is absolutely about bringing something back into balance. If you were righting wrongs, injustice, then you need to live a life where you're really, really fair about everything. It's literally is. It's if you embody the energy and the essence, you let go of anything that doesn't resonate with the world that you want to create. Success comes to you. The more it literally is. It's like you are the vessel of what you are creating. It really is. Look after you in every possible way. Be the embodiment of the service that you are offering to others. And my goodness me, I think success is the harvest will roll in. So if you feel anything isn't moving forwards, you're already working in some area, and it's just feeling like it's not quite taking off or not quite moving forwards, check in with yourself. Is there any element of your world that's currently out of balance? Bring it back into balance, and my goodness me, you'll see your world really, really take off. You'll see your purpose take off. It will start to gather momentum and really, really move forwards. When you are the embodiment of what you offer, when you are in balance, everything else will be in balance. Wow, this is exciting, magic, amazing. I am truly thrilled for you. This really is this is about what it means to be we talk about, there's a lot of talk about on here on YouTube and in the world generally about what it means to be a new human being. This is what it means to be a new human being. It's living what you wish to see, literally being the change you want to see in the world, but literally embodying everything of balance, harmony, and my goodness me, your world will take off in a really big way. Pile 3, thank you for being here. I'm truly humbled and honoured. I wish you every blessing in this. I'm really excited for you. Humbled and honoured to be reading for you and to be connected with every single one of you. Beautiful souls, thank you so much to those of you who've been making donations and sending donations through the super thanks in the comments. I'm really, really honoured and so grateful. And thank you for subscribing and liking and sharing. Everything that you do in this way really helps me to keep putting free stuff into the world. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. So tons and tons and tons of love, and I look forward to seeing you again for some other readings really, really soon.